Hello, myself Navneet Jain. I am lecturer in electrical engineering in electronics department here in RC Khitan Polytechnic College, Jaipur. I teach subject circuit analysis EL 202 for the students of second year electronics. Today I continue for the point 1.7 and 1.8 chapter 1 basic concept. Next, one port network. One port network is a two terminal electrical network in which current enters through one terminal and leaves through another terminal. Resistors, inductors, and capacitors are the examples of one port network because each one has two terminals. One port network representation is shown in the following figure by the block diagram. There is a two terminal linear network, and these two terminals are 1 and 1 dash. Voltage is applied, means input voltage is V. Current in this network is I. Here the pair of terminals 1 and 1 dash represents a port. In this case we are having only one port since it is a one port network. Now next is two port network. Similarly, two port network is a pair of two terminals electrical network in which current enters through one terminal and leaves through another terminal of each port. Two port network representation is shown in the following figure. There is a block of two terminal linear network, two terminals for V1 applied voltage and two terminals for V2 voltage applied voltage. Terminal 1 and 1 dash is pair of first port, and terminal 2 and 2 dash is pair of second port terminals. Current I1 is for port 1 current and current I2 is for port number 2. There are four variables V1, V2, I1 and I2 in a two port network as shown in the figure, out of which we can choose two variables as independent and another two variables as dependent. So we will get six possible pairs of equations. These equations represent the dependent variables in terms of independent variables. The coefficient of independent variables are called as parameters. So each pair of equations will give a set of four parameters. Now, network configuration. First, balanced and unbalanced T section. Here is a diagrams showing balanced and unbalanced T section. As the image of T, we show we show here T configuration. The figure indicates that in a symmetrical section, the series arm impedance is equal in both the sides of the shunt arm impedance. It may be observed that in unsymmetrical section, the impedances Z1 and Z2 are not equal to each other. Means symmetrical section में पैरेलल जो सीरीज आर्म्स जो Z1 की हैं वो Z1 और नीचे जो Z1/2 Z1/2 सेम होती है, बट these are symmetrical network. And in balance, the net series arm impedances of unsymmetrical section is Z1 plus Z3 ohm, while that for the symmetrical section is 2Z1 ohm. The shunt arm impedance in both the cases is given by Z2 ohm. So balance means Both arm, upper arm and lower arm, both have same impedances, and in unbalance, only one arm is T and other arm is zero impedance. And in both the cases, shunt impedance is Z. Symmetrical and asymmetrical pi section. In an identical manner, symmetrical and asymmetrical pi section means the section whose structure look like a pi can be configured in this figure. In a symmetrical pi section, the shunt arm impedances are not identical, while for the symmetrical pi section, the shunt arm impedances must be identical. So it is clear from the diagram that shunt arms in asymmetrical pi section Z2 and Z3 both are different. But in symmetrical pi section, shunt arms Z2 and Z2 both are equal. Next configuration, L section. When the network section looks like L, the configuration is termed as L section, as in the figure. It may be observed that L section is merely a specific case of a asymmetrical T section with one series arm equal to 0 value, or if the asymmetrical pi section with one shunt arm equal to infinity. So it is very clear by the diagram that it is L section. Lattice section. Figure in this figure represents a lattice section where the series arms are given by the impedances between A and C and B and D. That the diagonal arms are frequently termed as cross arms. Figure represents a asymmetrical lattice section, while figure 7b means B represents symmetrical lattice section. The lattice section is usually a balanced structure. So in asymmetrical lattice section, ZS1 and ZS2 are series arm, and ZD1 and ZD2 are cross arms diagonal. This is asymmetrical because ZS1 is not equal to ZS2 and ZD1 is not equal to ZD2. Cross arms are not equal, series arms are not equal, means asymmetrical, but when both are equal, means impedance between A and C and impedance between B and D both are equal as is shown in the figure ZS. Both are same. Similarly, cross arms ZT both cross arms have same impedances ZT. This is symmetrical lattice bridge network. This is bridge network having four arms on the edge of this figure and one is diagonal arm. This is known as bridge. Bridge T section. When the series arms of a T section are bridged by an impedance, the section is termed as bridges T section. If T section Z1 by 2, Z1 by 2 and shunt impedance Z2, one arm is bridged. See here, Z3 arm is bridged. So it is known as complete section is bridge T section. Means a bridge on T सेक्शन एक टी सेक्शन के ऊपर एक ब्रिज बना हुआ है जिसमें की इंपीडेंस Z3 लगी हुई है. नेक्स्ट लैडर नेटवर्क. दिस नेटवर्क is known as ladder network. Here there are so many L sections, or you may see T also there, pi also there. So connecting one L arm with another numbers of so on 1 2 3 4 5 6 n times. So This type of network is known as ladder network. Okay, this is the end of this lecture. Thank you very much.